Some people argue whether beauty is a transcendental, but I think it is, along with the true and the good. And I think beauty, its classical definition, is the splendor of the truth. But I think what you're talking about when you say that is a combination of existence and essence in one artifact. I think this is a key to helping to understand a lot of different things. I was at to see the Rubens exhibition in Toledo, Ohio, which is about 3 hours away from here, because I wanted to see. I was a great admirer of Rubens, and I went there, and you had to wait 6 hours to get into the exhibition. So they let you wander through the museum. That just shows you how much desire there was to see this. So we wandered around the museum, and so they have a 50s room there. And 50s room is kind of abstract expressionism. And it's, let's say, okay, Jackson Pollock, that's abstract expression. Let's say Mondrian. Take Mondrian, okay? So it's squares, okay? Pretty colored squares. Okay, that's great. Okay, it's kind of geometry. And then I wandered into the 70s room, and the 70s room is hyperrealism, and that's sort of like photography. And what you saw here was art sort of pulled apart. Neither one hit the mark. The one was too much essence, namely the Mondrian, and the hyperrealism was too much existence, because there's no order there. The one was all order, the one was all life. Like looking out the window, okay? That's not art when you look out the window. You see something, but it's not composed, it's not organized. So then I walk into the Rubens exhibit, and the first thing you see is the portrait of the Princess Spinola Doria. And it's just this stunning combination of both. It's this stunning combination, order, like 3 colors, you know, but it's real too. And I'm saying that's what art is, and that's what the sense of beauty. When you have both of these things together, you're just overpowered. And I'm saying that is sort of propels you into the realm of the transcendent. And once you do that, then these other options become available. And the converse of that is you have a debased art that is forever pushing you into the direction of pornography or meaninglessness or whatever else. To deliver it's I don't know why people do it, but I know why people promote it, and I know they promote it to give you a sense of to cut you off from those transcendent realms, and that's become pretty much cultural politics in the 20th century. Plato say about music: if you have a disordered soul, yeah, you're going to like disordered music. So you're talking about a disordered soul here among this group of people that came about because of this centuries-long rejection of logos. Well, there's a visible logos that was cultivated in Catholic culture in Italy. This sense, and that's what I'm trying to articulate with this book. You know, that there is a real culture out there, and people find that they want to kind of hold on to it, and they want to get their children involved with it because that's the world of transcendent virtues like beauty, good, and truth. In which case you create this anti-art of the type that involves, you know, blasphemy, pornography. It comes down to, I think, rejection of logos is the bigger picture, and that, of course, includes atheism. If you're talking about the visual arts, I'd have to say that the big change took place after World War II with the rise of things like abstract expressionism, a world of meaninglessness. In other words, you can't figure this world out. You people out there, this is a sign that this is something, that this is too complicated for you. You have to leave this one to the experts. I think this is the message of abstract expressionism. What's the thing called the Jimi Hendrix Museum in Seattle? If you can see a logos in there, explain it to me. You know, I see no logos whatsoever. This is another manifestation of the war on logos. That name that now because we have been freed from this ridiculous failed experiment called dialogue. We can name the names now, talk honestly about it, and talk about our values.